Hey guys, as most of you probably saw yesterday, we got some pretty amazing set photos from Disney Plus's Hawkeye. We get to see Kate Bishop, we got to see Clint Barton, and we got to see Lucky the dog, aka Pizza Dog. I'm so excited to explain to you who he is because I've gotten a lot of questions from people wondering where he is in the comics and just to know a little bit more about him. And also let's talk about what Kate and Clint look like. Let's get into it. I'm so excited for this show.
Hey, Tessa from Mama's Geeky here. Thank you so much for stopping by my YouTube channel.
Now, I'm going to start off by saying I know there's people out there that say Hawkeye's the lamest Avenger, blah, blah, blah. My husband is one of them. He tells me how dumb he is. I don't care. He's not dumb. I love Clint Barton. He is one of my absolute favorites in the comic books, and I really love Kate Bishop too. She joins, or really starts, the West Coast Avengers, and if you haven't read the West Coast Avengers, listen, that is a small run very recently that ended way too soon because it was so good between her and Quentin Quire and Gwenpool. Like, trust me, you guys, check that out. I don't know how many issues it is off the top of my head, but it's more than worth reading, probably several times over. She's the best in it, and Clint is in it a little bit as well. But yeah, so let's get back to Hawkeye. So we have Hawkeye coming to Disney Plus. There's all sorts of theories about when this is going to happen, where it's going to tie in, but I'm most excited about these set photos that we got because we see Lucky the dog. Now, first of all, before we get to Lucky, I want to talk about Kate Bishop and how she looks pretty much like she's ripped from the comic book pages, does she not? Which, as a massive fan of her in the comics, I'm so excited. And I'm kind of here for her checkered coat look. I'm not going to lie. I'm a bit of a fan of that. But we see her carrying her bow, and we see her with the dog, and we see her with Clint. Now, they both look a little beat up, right? They've got some blood on their faces. Looks like maybe they just had a tussle with someone. I'm not sure who, but they do have Lucky in tow. So let's talk about where you can find Lucky in the comics and a little bit about his background. Lucky's original name is Arrow. We find him... Arrow, is that not perfect? I mean, that's perfect. Like, think about it. Hawkeye, Arrow. Come on. It's amazing. I don't know why he changed his name to Lucky. Arrow was perfect. But anyways, you can find him in Hawkeye Volume 4, issue number 1 from August of 2012. And, well, Arrow, he's part of the Tracksuit Mafia. What a name, right? And they're going after Clint. They're beating him up. They're not a big fan of Clint. And, well, Arrow, I almost called him Lucky. He's Arrow at the time. Clint has been nice to him, so he stands up for him and he attacks one of the members of the Tracksuit Mafia. Well, listen, all good deeds have consequences, don't they? They tend to. And the entire Tracksuit Mafia completely beats up Arrow. It's awful. They throw him into traffic and he nearly dies. Clint saves him, takes him to the vet, and, well, he does lose his left eye, which reminds me of my little Khaleesi dog who only has one eye. He does survive, just barely. Clint renames him Lucky. Aw, right, Lucky. Kind of like in 101 Dalmatians. Didn't they name the one that almost died Lucky? Anyways, he becomes quickly a part of the family, so to speak. Clint is training Kate Bishop, the second Hawkeye, and Lucky kind of joins them, rounds them out as a little family, right? And when Kate does take off to the West Coast, she does take Lucky with her. In the future, at some point, they realize that Clint is in trouble. They both come back out to help him, but Lucky does more or less stay with Kate Bishop. So I am curious if this is after maybe Lucky's been a part of everything. He's been with Kate for a while. I wonder if I don't think they're going to do an origin of him. It doesn't seem like it. So probably what's going to happen is Kate's going to be coming back from the West Coast to help Clint Barton out in something he's got himself in trouble with. And she's going to bring Lucky in tow. We may get a quick little backstory about him, probably just through a quick conversation. That's my speculation anyway on how he is going to fit into the MCU. I truly don't think we're going to go back to the origin story on this one. Listen, I'm here for it. They can even bring in the Tracksuit Mafia if they want, but I don't think they will. I'd be here for it, though. You guys let me know how you think they're going to bring Lucky into the MCU, but let's also talk about his alias, Pizza Dog. In Washington Square Park, Lucky finds some pizza, and he has a chance meeting with Mew. Now, who is Mew? Well, if you guys don't know Squirrel Girl, listen, you got to know Squirrel Girl because she's the best. I absolutely love when she is the nanny for Jessica Jones and Luke Cage. That's a whole nother story, though. But anyway, Mew is her roommate's cat. So Mew and Lucky team up. He gets the name Pizza Dog because of this meeting over pizza. And they actually take down Taskmaster. They're very integral. Is that the word? You guys know what I'm saying. They're a big part of the takedown of Taskmaster. So you never know. I mean, we're getting Taskmaster in Black Widow. Maybe we're going to see Mew and Squirrel Girl. Probably not. But you never know. This could be the little bit of tie-in from the comics with Taskmaster. I don't know. But I'm here for it. You never know what's going to happen. You never know. I mean, Loki's in his show, he's going to be jumping through time. So you have no clue what's going to be going on there. But I'm super excited to see Lucky coming to be part of the MCU. I'm so excited for Hawkeye because I love Clint Barton and I love Kate Bishop and I think they're amazing, and I don't care if people think that they're lame and they have no real superpowers. They're just good at shooting arrows. I still love them so much. Hawkeye is coming to Disney Plus in, I think, 2021. It might be 2022 now. Listen, their whole schedule is banana pants. So hopefully it ends up being 2021. I can't wait for this one. You guys let me know if you're excited about it down below in the comments. Be sure to give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on more videos like this one. Of course, you can always follow me over on Instagram and Twitter. I am at Mama's Geeky over there. MAMASGEEKY. And if you want to get to know more information about Lucky, check out Hawkeye Volume 4. He first appears in issue number 1.